Hi, are you wondering if bank payment cards will continue to be the dominant payment method for retail payments? It's part of my profession to wonder about it. In this video, I will share 5 overlooked reasons which can help predict whether bank cards will remain the top payment method. Let's dive in. I'm Ahmet Altekin, a digital payments professional. I will lay out 5 main advantages of payment chip cards for banks. Hopefully, they will help to make unbiased and more objective projections in the domain of digital payments. Strategic advantage number 1, brand and corporate identity. The chip card is the only opportunity for a retail bank to have a tangible connection with the customer other than the branch office. To be popular among the consumer, the brand must be tangible and visible. Consumer becomes loyal to what they see and touch. Chip card gives the bank the center stage when the consumer is watching from the front row. By issuing chip cards, the bank decides how the corporate design will look like on the payment instrument. Bank may choose to give a different type and design card to different segment customers. For instance, for the affluent segment, bank may choose to issue heavy cards, while they may choose to give recycled material cards for the youth segments. Stopping to issue physical card or making it optional will lead to weakening the connection and the trust between the customer and the bank. Chip card, that is the property of the bank, is the manifestation of the trust. Strategic advantage number 2, the secure element ownership. The chip card houses an electronic vault known as the secure element. The owner of the secure element is the bank. The secure element has the potential to be the enabler of future killer applications. Killer application gives the customer a compelling reason to use the bank card of a specific bank. An example of such a killer application is the public transport ticketing. The public transport authorities around the world are evaluating how to complement their ticket payment systems by bank cards. There's opportunity for a bank card to be selected by the public transport operator to replace their fare cards. Whoever owns the secure element will be eligible to make such deals with the transport operators. There will be numerous similar killer application opportunities in the future. If the bank cannot put a chip card in their clients' wallets and instead they migrate existing cards to mobile phone wallets, or choose not to issue plastic cards in exchange of virtual cards, the bank becomes the tenant and loses rights to support future killer applications. Strategic advantage number 3, the payment revenue. Payment revenues are a substantial part of commercial banks' total revenue. Global average of a bank's payment revenue is around 20% of their total income. Interchange fees are the fees that banks charge each other for processing payment transactions. The interchange fee is the major part of an issuer bank's payment revenue. To give a rough idea, when you spend 100 dirhams and use your bank card to pay for it, around 1.5 dirham goes to the issuing bank. The bank can maximize card payment profits only if their card holders use their chip cards when making payments. Any alternative payment method, especially the mobile wallet payments, eat away significant chunks from their profits. If the same payment transaction for that 100 dirham were to be made using the smartphone wallet, in that case, around 1.35 dirham would go to the issuer bank. That is a 10% decrease in the interchange revenue for that bank. It becomes more serious when you look at that revenue decrease from a profit perspective. Around 40% of the bank's payment revenue profit is lost when the bank customers uses mobile wallets instead of the bank card. Strategic advantage number 4, total control. The global economic forecast shows decline in GDP per capita when adjusted for inflation, indicating that real disposable household income is not increasing on a worldwide scale. Consequently, individuals are likely to become increasingly attentive about how they manage their finances. While fintech companies and payment disruptors are advocating for seamless or invisible payment methods facilitated by open banking initiatives, consumers are prioritizing more control over their spending habits. Traditional payment methods like credit and debit cards allow users a visible and simple experience, placing control directly in the hands of the cardholder. In contrast, utilizing innovative fintech platforms via mobile apps may result in loss of visibility regarding one's spending activities. Moreover, while canceling a bank card is a relatively simple process to stop all type of payments using that card, revoking account access granted to fintech applications through open banking may be a more challenging process. As a result, individuals may encounter difficulty in efficiently monitoring and managing their financial transactions when relying solely on mobile-based solutions. Regulators are aware of this concern and have identified chip cards as a strategic asset to maintain for retail banks. Strategic advantage number 5: sustainability. In today's customer-centric world, access to your money cannot be tied only to a smartphone. The smartphone ownership cannot be the prerequisite for making payment transactions. Chip cards champion financial freedom for everyone, regardless of whether they choose to own a smartphone or not. Hundreds of millions of people, particularly in developing nations, lack access to smartphones. Chip cards ensure financial inclusion for everyone on a global scale. Targeting to equip everyone who is lacking financial inclusion with a payment chip card is an environmentally friendly option compared to trying to get everyone on a smartphone so they can access their bank accounts. Manufacturing millions of devices just for basic banking access is a burden on our planet. Chip cards, with their reusability and simpler production process, offer a more sustainable solution. To summarize and conclude, when it comes to making electronic payments, smartphones and chip cards complement each other. Banks have compelling reasons to continue issuing chip cards to ensure secure access to customer accounts. It is anticipated that innovation in plastic payment cards will continue to grow. Never have payment cards been so easy and cost-effective to be issued while maintaining security standards. Banks love high tech, but take decision to secure their strategic advantages. Thank you for watching. I hope the content was useful. If you liked it, please share with your network and don't hesitate to leave your comment.